Hello everyone, this is Suzanne Knabe-Nicole from Police Science Doctor with your weekly dose of Police Science Snippets. We are now at Police Science Snippet 232. Police Science Doctor is an online resource where you can get scientific findings for the policing community from the fields of evidence-based policing, investigative psychology, crime analysis, forensic psychology, and related areas. And we bring that to the practitioners such as yourselves. The audience of Police Science Doctor comes from around the world, and I'm always really pleased to hear from people from any corner on the globe that tell me that they find these snippets useful, and I hope that will be the case again today. So each Tuesday, I talk about 3 snippets I've selected. So these are tiny bits of information, golden nuggets that were recently published in academic research papers. And I talk about them here on social media so that you, the practitioner, can actually hear about them and use them in some way, or implement them, or start thinking about them, start considering how to integrate that into your working life. I also send these straight into your inbox with a link to the original research article on Tuesdays. For that, you just have to go to the Police Science Doctor website and add your details into the form that pops up, and you will get that. You will get the snippets emailed every Tuesday. Also, you get a password that allows you to access the read page on the Police Science Doctor website. And from there, you can actually download all the previous 231 snippets, PDFs, and just go through them and see which snippet is relevant for your particular role, because I can't cater to every single job you guys carry out every week. So the first snippet for this week is about murder rehabilitation, or murderer rehabilitation. This research found that cognitive behavioral therapy-based psychoeducation on anger control and cognitive flexibility in individuals convicted of homicide works. Following treatment, anger control and cognitive flexibility scores of the individuals in the experimental group increased compared to the individuals in the control group who did not have that training. Now, this is not able to assess, this particular study, whether they are less likely to commit murder. Obviously, they would need to follow up over a period of as many years as possible. However, I think it is safe to say that if people can control their anger better and they can think more flexibly and be more flexible when it comes to whatever's happening around them, hopefully they'll be less likely to commit murder again. The second research finding, and actually the next 2, are both open access papers, which means if you got the email, you can click on the link and you'll have access to the full article. If something is published without open access, that means that you or your organization would have to have a subscription with the publishing organization, and that is beyond my control, I'm afraid. But the articles 2 and 3 are open access, which is great. Victim-Centric Investigations. Specialist investigators trained in advanced trauma-informed practices within the 2-week Queensland Police Service investigating sexual assault, corroborating and understanding relationship evidence, ISACURE, this training is called, course, solved more sexual offense cases and had fewer withdrawn, unfounded and unsolved sexual offense cases than control investigators who had not received this training. So that was a big mouthful there in the middle. In essence, Queensland Police tested this training program called ISACURE. It's a 2-week program that they send sexual assault investigators on, and it turned out that those investigators had far better outcomes than those investigators who did not have that training. So they had more solved cases, then fewer withdrawn victims, fewer unfounded and unsolved sexual offense cases. So that's definitely worth looking into. So, and that article you can read in full. And the last snippet for today is about visuals for police leaders. Visualizations in how data is presented, for example, charts and maps, influences police leaders' decision-making. When police leaders were presented process behavioral charts and hotspot street segment maps, they more accurately identified jurisdictional crime trends and high crime areas. Data analysts should present refined, that is, micro-unit, data visuals to avoid misappropriating police resources in areas where police resources may not be heavily needed. So go into more detail, make it more fine-grained, increase the resolution, if you will, of the visual aids that you're providing to police decision makers. I'm talking to analysts now who basically provide those products to police decision makers, so that the decision makers can then make good allocations and tactical decisions on what they're going to put where and for how long. So these were the 3 snippets for today. Hopefully there was something in there for you. If not, like I said, I'm sure there will be something in the library on the read page. 232 PDFs with 3 snippets each are on there now. So go and have a look. I'll see you again next time here on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter or X, and Facebook and Instagram. And until then, keep safe and make good decisions. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this content useful. You can get access to each episode's transcript with key learning points, timestamps, and references if you get yourself onto my mailing list. Just go to the main website on policesciencedoctor.com, and on the bottom of each page you will find a sign-up form for notifications of new content. Just enter your first name, your preferred email address, and the type of organization you work for. You will not get any spam. This is just for me to let you know about new content and for you to get access to all the transcripts.